Hello, welcome back. In this video, we are going to learn about channelization. So what is the agenda? We will be learning about the various channelization access methods, namely FDMA, also known as frequency division multiple access, then TDMA or time division multiple access, after that CDMA or code division multiple access. Let's understand FDMA. The concept of FDMA will be discussed here. FDMA is the frequency division multiple access technique where the bandwidth is divided into several frequency bands. Mainly, channelization means the available bandwidth is shared among the devices in time, frequency or code. Accordingly, we can have TDMA or FDMA or CDMA. Now, for frequency division multiple access or FDMA, the bandwidth is divided into several frequency bands. Each station will be allocated a particular frequency. If we have 3 stations, for example, station 1, station 2 and station 3, then they will be allocated frequency 1, frequency 2 and frequency 3, and accordingly they will be sharing the bandwidth of the channel. Now FDMA is very closely related to FDM, which we have studied earlier. FDM means frequency division multiplexing. Though conceptually they are very similar, in FDM various signals are combined in frequency domain. But FDM is a technique of the physical layer, whereas FDMA is an access method of data link layer. Data link layer instructs the physical layer to allocate several bands for the stations that are accessing the channel. Accordingly, from the data link layer, the message is passed on to the physical layer, and in the physical layer, different signals are generated and they are multiplexed by different frequencies of operation. And these are then passed on to the channel. So this is the concept of FDMA, where different stations can access the channel at the same time using different frequencies so that there is no interference. One more important point is the concept of guard band. In between 2 frequencies, there should be a guard band delta F so that the frequencies F1 and F2 do not touch each other, and it removes the crosstalk. Next, let us turn our attention to TDMA. TDMA means time division multiple access. Here stations share the bandwidth of the channel in several time slots. So this is also an access method of the data link layer, which instructs the physical layer to allocate different time slots for different stations. Here the stations may use same frequency, but since they are transmitting at different time slots, let's say T1, T2, T3, etc., so there is no interference among the stations. To recall, we had studied about TDM, which is time division multiplexing, which is a multiplexing technique at the physical layer. Now, though conceptually TDM is similar to TDMA, but these two are different, as TDM works at the physical layer and TDMA is a multiple access technique at the data link layer. Like the previous concept of FDMA, the data link layer allocates the different time slots and passes it on to the physical layer. From the physical layer, the signals are then intermingled or interleaved at different time slots so that there is no interference among the different signals coming from different stations and passing through the channel. Let us now understand what CDMA is all about. CDMA means code division multiple access. Here all the stations can transmit simultaneously, that means at the same time, and they can use the same channel using different codes. So for CDMA, time and frequency of the stations transmitting are same. They only differ in having different codes. The CDMA technique uses the spread spectrum technology which we have studied in the previous video. So here we can have either direct sequence spread spectrum or frequency hopped spread spectrum. A PN sequence, or we call it PN code, is used for each station, and this code is then multiplied by the message signal, and the generated output has a spread spectrum. So the output that is generated is M-T spread spectrum. So it is equal to, if we call it the chip, it is the CT multiplied by MT. So if different signals coming from different stations have different codes and then they are passed on through the physical channel, then there will be no interference among them. So this is the concept of code division multiple access. To summarize, in this video we have learned about the various multiple access techniques. We have learned what frequency division multiple access is all about, or FDMA, and how it is related to FDM, working at the physical layer. We have learned what time division multiple access it is, or TDMA, and how it is related to TDM, working at the physical layer. And then we have learned about code division multiple access, or CDMA.